Hi, I'm Joe Lester. You probably know me better as SpacemanHardy, and I'm the host of MANime Monday, a weekly live stream dedicated to showing only the manliest in Japanese animation.
Men, are you sick and tired of suffering through hours and hours of moe schoolgirl harem shows? Then MANime Monday's the action-packed thrill ride you need. MANime Monday! MANime Monday! MANime Monday!
I got started around a little over 2 years ago, probably closer to 3, back when Heizu Otaku still ran her weekly live stream every Friday night. And I just became a really big fan of the concept. I really enjoyed participating in that. And it was back when fellow live streamer Ichinator started up Late Night Anime that I really got inspired and said, hey, the fans can do it too. If they can do it, why can't I? And so I decided to go ahead and give it a shot, created my own live stream channel, and it's been running ever since. Well, what sets my stream apart from a lot of the others is that 99% of the shows that of the stuff that I stream comes from the original source, the actual DVD discs. It's every single episode is ripped directly from the disc that I either own in my own collection or I have rented from either Netflix or from one of the rental shops here in my city. And I just personally prefer it to come from the actual source as much as possible. And so setting my stream up in particular involves ripping every single episode and then uploading them to the studio. And then there's putting together the pre-show, which is about an hour in length. And that involves checking for AMVs that go along with the theme. That involves finding things that are quote-unquote manly and putting them in there. Just little interstitials and internet skits and things that match up with the whole manly theme of the show. Well, by far the best part of being a live streamer is seeing the reaction from the viewers every week. And just reading their reactions in the chat. You can't see their faces, but being able to read their reactions in the chat and seeing how they love something or how they riff on something, it's really rewarding when you have your own following. Because I've been really, really blessed with a group of viewers who are they are awesome. They're loyal. They show up just about every week, whether I'm playing something good, whether I'm admittedly showing something really crappy. They're always there. And that's the best part, is to see these people come see your show every single week. And there's just nothing to replace that. The worst part is coming up with new stuff every week. And for the first year, no one's going to have a problem, because everyone's going to say, oh, you have this list, you can just show that. After about a year, though, the well starts to run dry. Especially with my show, as it has a theme behind it, I can't go around showing stuff like Super Gals or Petite Princess Yusi. I have to stick with the theme of this is for guys. This is manly stuff that guys can enjoy. And it can be challenging after almost 3 years finding something new to show each and every week to keep the viewers entertained. They don't want to see the same thing over and over again, and I don't want to show them the same thing over and over again. So that's the worst part about it. And sometimes the DVDs don't want to rip. Sometimes you have audio sync issues, problems with the live stream studio. That's type of stuff happens all the time. And you just gotta grin and bear it and get to see those 15 to 20 people every week. Makes it all worth it. First off, don't. If you're insistent, though, make sure that you have the time and devotion to put towards it. Don't half-ass it. You got to make sure that you're there every week. You got to make sure that you have a decent show every week. You can't just stream a single episode and say, "Hey, come watch this," and use that as an excuse to say, "Hey, I have a weekly show." No, you got to give the people a decent show. You are their entertainer. You have got to entertain them. Provide your series from your own collection if possible. That really does add a much more genuine human approach to it. What I've found, it works for me, and that's what I really like. Just make sure you have the time and devotion to it, and make sure that you put your heart and soul into it, because you can tell when. And another thing, don't get discouraged when the viewers don't show up for a while, because sometimes your first week you'll probably have like 1 or 2 viewers and that's it. And it'll eventually grow by word of mouth. You have to get the word out there, let people know, "Hey, I'm doing this. Come watch it." And don't get discouraged by the numbers, because I've seen a few people say, "I'm going to start up this weekly live stream," and then they only get like 2 or 3 people for the first few weeks, and then they just discourage and quit. You can't let that happen. I got less than 10 people the first week I streamed, and it kind of discouraged me, but it kept going, and that number has grown. So don't let the numbers discourage you. The people will come. If you build it, they will come, basically. Extreme and Ganzo, and also the first time that Itchy came down that we streamed live. The live streams have always been the pinnacle, but that was for pretty much everyone. For my own personal MANime Monday stream, it's hard because we've had a lot of really good episodes. And if I had to pick just one, probably the top 10 list. Anime of all time. Probably that one, because the little interstitials I filmed for in between the episodes, that was the closest I've ever been to actually being an internet reviewer or an internet personality. That was my pride and joy right there. And I think if I had to pick just one, that would be it. Some runners up would be the Red Line stream, which is the first time we broke the 30 viewer record. The Apocalypse Zero streaming was really fun. The 100th episode was really good. But I think there's so many, it's hard to choose. If I had to choose just one, it was definitely the top 10 stream. That was my favorite. To all the men and women who've supported MANime Monday the past few years, we salute you. Be sure to keep watching every Monday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And until then, keep it manly. Is that good? You like that? You like that, right? No, come here. Come here. Come here. You are so hot.